Hello friends, welcome to Jerry's Tech. Okay, in today's video I had an information about this very system. This is a cargo pump, and the issue is that the dryer, this is the ref system that is supposed to be drying the air from this very pump. As you can see, this is the filter, the air filter, and after discharge, later the cooler and all that, then the air comes here in and out. See, so this air is supposed to be dried by this ref plant before finally going to the cargo hold in order to discharge the cargo. So when I came in first, I had to be sure that we had enough refrigerant in the system, and also you can see this very valve. This is an automatic drain valve that is supposed to take the moisture, the moisture that drains down towards, or the condensate that drains down towards this side. So this valve is supposed to, as you can see, it's blinking. It's an automatic valve, so it's supposed to purge the line in order to take whatever condensate out. Then I check that valve in order to be sure that I don't have too much of condensate in the line. So I checked, and I didn't see any. I had to use here manually in order to free the line to check for, we had only very little condensate. So I checked this very line to be sure that we have feed water to the condenser. Okay, so I opened this plug and I had water. This is the condenser temperature regulating valve. So I had to open it, crank it open fully so that there will be no restriction, because normally the pressure, the high pressure from this line is the one regulating this valve. So when the condenser is hot, it's very hot, we have you have high pressure, so the pressure regulates this valve, the opening of this valve, and regulate it depending on the temperature inside the condenser, the pressure. So I had to open this valve manually to be sure that I have flow into this system. So I'm very, very sure that everything is okay here with the system. As you can see, the gauge refrigerant in here, they are within range, they are within operational range. But I had another refrigerant cylinder on standby, should in case if I have any need to add more. The pressure switches, I checked to be sure that everything is okay with it. All is okay. They are all in contact. So after troubleshooting here electrically, and I found out that everything is okay here. My phase sequence controller is okay. The contactor, the fuses, I checked the fuse to be sure that they are okay. So they are okay, and I put on the system. See, from here I put it on to be sure, and I waited for the PLC to count down. So everything was okay. So at the final countdown, the contactor closed. And when the contactor closed, I checked to be sure that the power delivery from the contactor is down here. So I checked, I had enough power here, but the compressor is not running, meaning that something is possibly bad with the compressor. So I'll see, try it more, I'll see, check more to be sure. And whatever I realize, I'll still let you guys know. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope I was able to make a little sense from this troubleshooting this morning. So have a nice day. Please like, share and subscribe, comment as well. Okay, if there's any findings on this system, but to me I'm somehow sure, but I'll check the compressor again. I'll check the current reading from the compressor to be sure that my troubleshooting has been completed. But in this case, I feel the compressor is bad. So if there is any development, I'll let you guys know. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, for tuning in into Jerry's Tech. Okay, have a nice day. Bye. Okay, hello guys. Okay, this is the contactor controlling the compressor. As you can see, you see the reading. Let's check. See, let's check the feed. See, we have 459. That means the three-phase is complete. Down. Okay, now the output is to the compressor. We have almost nothing. See? Okay, but the contactor, as you can see, is engaged. You look properly, it's fully engaged. So now if you check this line, if you read this line to the F, you read this line to F, you see we have 260. Let's read the other line. 260. Okay, 260. Okay, so we'll make further checks and whatever progress we can achieve. But for me, because previously I had to condemn the compressor, as I had to say that the compressor is bad because I used a tester to check, and I had see, I don't know if you can see well. So it was, the line had power, so that means something is cooking somewhere. So I'll make another change. I'll replace this contactor and see if my power will be completed. Thank you. Please stay tuned. All right, friends. I've decided to check the compressor, to check the resistance of the coil in it, and also to be sure that the electrical part of the compressor it's all right. As you can see. Okay, let my friend help me. See, 3.8 ohms. Check that out. Okay, I have 3.6 ohms. 3.6 ohms. That is very good. Check to ground. Okay. Ground, we have mega ohms. That means, see, that means the compressor is, the coil, the electrical side is very okay. So now we still have to test the compressor. As you can see, this is the contactor that was controlling the compressor. So I've taken both the control line and also everything, the output line. I've taken it to this very contactor. It was a spare contactor. So now we started and see if everything is okay with the compressor. Then we know that this contactor is bad. Okay. See?
Where's the noise from?
Off. Okay, we have started the system, and you can hear the humming sound. So humming sound from this very contactor. That clearly shows that something is wrong with this compressor, but I won't conclude finally. I will install a clamp meter to see to see the current drag from this very compressor. Thank you. Please stay tuned. Okay, friends, you know, when we powered the compressor, we had a very bad sound from the contactor, which also could be caused by a bad compressor, a defective compressor. So now I've decided to engage the contactor manually and see the behavior. Okay. Wow, we have it that the compressor came up. Very good, very good, very good. So I'll see, get a clamp meter and check the current drag from the compressor so that I know what next to do. Please stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Alright viewers, another test in which I would like to do is to check the suction and the discharge pressure while waiting for the clamp meter to arrive. I'll check the suction and the discharge pressure to see if the compressor actually sucks and discharge. Well, engage. Oh, very good. See? All right, release. Okay. Hello friends. Okay, as you can see, I have the clamp meter available. So I replaced the contactor, and please note that whenever you're working on an electrical panel as this, you need something like this. You need an electrical glove. Don't mind me, because most times after isolating the panel, I make checks before I work on it, but it's always advisable to use the electrical glove, and also remember to isolate the panel. So we are going to put this panel on and also see if everything is okay. Please note on the compressor, see we have the current rating is 4647. See, this compressor is only 3.14 kilowatts. That's 3140 watts. So let's get the panel started so that we know if everything is okay with the system. So as you have learned in this video, it's not good to conclude, but keep on troubleshooting as I have done. Never relent your effort in trying to find, because there could be different issues from different sources, and in which if you omit any of them, you tend to have a wrong result. Okay, lock around in seconds. Okay, the timer is counting. Okay, I'll pause the video for now, then I continue when it's about starting. Okay, friends, regarding the troubleshooting, okay, I have finally discovered that I have an issue with a logic controller, and also, as I stated before, a contactor, but now we don't have a 24 volts contactor available, so I'm using 220 volts contactor. So that has caused me to incorporate a timer relay, and in order to help me to power the contactor, the 220 volt contactor. So I have tested it, everything is working fine. So it will start running in some seconds more. And also I made sure that I tested the sensor inputs in order to be sure that the logic controller can be able to manage the safety of the entire system. So I tested it. The logic controller is still doing that. The only problem that it has is the power area to the contactor. So that is that, guys. Okay, so we see it to start up in a moment. Okay guys, you see it's running, everything is okay. You can feel the compressor. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. You can comment as well, or you send in questions if you have any. Thank you, I appreciate it. See you in my next video. Bye.